So
we start with Lovecraft.
Okay, so Lamar, you were right.
Oh,
I
about
thought
the
of you
sun.
automatically when he was like, what did he say? Something about the future, and that it was
Yeah,
his
he said
son
I
that
went
wrote
to
the
the
book.
future. He said he was like, my son wrote this book. I was
Uh-huh.
like, yes, I said that shit.
Yeah,
I said it.
Lamar.
So yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I caught that when it said George Freeman. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I
And he's our
automatically
son, yeah.
assumed the uncle, but Lamar was like, or maybe
Yeah,
he went to the future and
yeah,
it's his
Yeah,
son.
I was like, I said when we were talking about a lady being pregnant, and I was like, no, that's their son. I was like, I think their son wrote that book.
Yep. So Lamar was spot on.
Right on.
The book called Lovecraft Country, and actually, I started to like what's his name, Montrose, the father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting to like him too. Remember in the beginning,
Yeah.
I said he wasn't from that time, but now it's like I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying like he's more of a fucking asshole in the beginning, but as time goes by, I'm starting to like him.
Kind of see why he was an asshole.
Oh yeah. I get it.
But no, when it ended, I was like, that fucking episode was hella good.
Yeah, that's how it was.
As soon as it ended,
I just lay down in the bed like, fuck, that's how it goes off. That shit. When they showed those girls, I was like, fuck. Like they showed the one like she peeked out behind her. I was like, oh shit. And then I thought the other one was a white girl. I thought she was a white girl. When she did that back bend, I was like, oh, she's black too. Like, oh shit. And then they were doing those dances and coming towards her. I was like, fuck.
Oh,
if you're a kid, that will fuck you up.
It did get to a point where it was kind of cartoonish, like when they were outside. She was coming down the street, and then she started doing like the twerking move. Like she was like, I was like, okay, now that's a little, going extra. So it started to get cartoonish for me. It wasn't as creepy after a while. It started to just get like, all right. But when they first came on the scene, I was like, they are creepy as
like,
fuck.
Yeah, it was like, what the hell is this? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, because
No,
what
it just. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, weren't they the Uncle Tom's Cabin book? Wasn't the
she was with the girls
fun. Yeah. Okay.
And it just went from there. That shit was fucking crazy.
And it was because of the white cop put the curse on. That was so disgusting when he hocked a loogie in his hand.
Yeah, I was eating. So when I heard him hawk, I looked down like, I can't look up. I was like, I can't fucking.
You and Katrina shouldn't eat when you watch that show.
I was like, what's up with the show and spit? Like,
yeah, it's like spit is their thing. I don't get it.
Yeah. You gotta take a shot every time they spit.
You guys are always eating when the spit scene comes on.
As soon as he did it, I just kept looking down. I was like, something's gonna. And then I heard him hawk. I was like, and I couldn't look at whatever scene she was in. I couldn't look at it until she washed it off. Like,
and then she put her hand on it and went like this, and you could just see it. Like, it was so gross.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, I couldn't look. But
But
those girls, I think they were terrifying all the way to the end. Just because it's like they were like almost trying to play with her, it seemed like, but trying to kill her. So that's why I say even when they were doing the dances, like cartoonish, but it was still like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
This is all the way fucked up.
It was creepy knowing that she couldn't get away from him.
Yeah.
So that part
nobody else
is
can see him but her.
And then Montrose is holding her down, and they were like, all right, we got her now. So it was like,
yeah. And they were like still attacking her.
You're not helping her by helping her. So, but no, those little girls were dope. Why did I write this down? Oh, when they did the spell, when Montrose and Tick did the spell, and he was like, he told him he was dyslexic, and then Tick was like, what else are you keeping from me? And Montrose just kind of looked.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was going to say something else. Do you think that has something to do with him?
No, there is something else he's keeping from him. He just ain't telling him. I think he's going to say, I'm not your dad.
Did he ever tell him that he killed that one girl?
Yeah, that's why he got beat up.
Okay.
Killed what girl?
I forgot the
screaming girl.
Yeah, the siren girl. Like he slit her throat.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, that's it. He beat him up because he knew. He didn't have to tell him. He just beat the shit out of him.
That's right. Yeah.
Did they explain why he did that, or was it just kind of just?
Not yet.
They haven't said yet.
No.
Okay.
But I think
it could be just because the siren knows something and he was trying to keep Tick from finding it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
But I don't know. I don't know if it was just that simple as far as like us making that assumption. Or if there's more to it. We don't know yet. But
yeah,
the way it focused on his pause, it's something else he's not saying.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if it is just him not being, or him maybe not being his daddy, if that's the other secret that he was kind of alluding to by not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't know what the spell they were trying to do. You guys know the spell they were trying to do?
I think it's what happened at the end.
Yeah, like
when the monster came up.
The monster
came
up. Yeah.
That was my assumption.
As I thought so too.
Like maybe the spell wasn't supposed to work right away, but it was supposed to work when he needed it to. That's kind of what I took from it.
Yeah. Well, weren't they the same monsters that were in the first episode?
Yeah. With all the eyes on his body. Yeah.
And then somebody called him off.
And are you talking about in the first episode or in this one?
In this one. When he walked up on it, did you hear somebody whistle before he put his hand up and pet it?
Oh, nuh-uh.
Did he whistle?
Nah.
I didn't
you guys didn't hear the whistle?
I don't know. Well, no, because I didn't hear it. I mean, that's what happened in the first episode. They would stop because somebody blew that whistle.
Yeah.
And it was the people, the white people in the house, the mansion, right, that had control of it.
So that same whistle happened again before he put his hand out and pet the head of it.
Do you think it was what's her name? The blonde girl?
No, because remember she was getting fucked up on the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like she wanted to feel how what's her name was feeling. Because remember she was like, I want you to feel what I'm feeling, and she was like, I don't care. That's why she paid them to do that to her.
She had everything done to her that was done to Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's why she came out.
Experienced what Emmett Till did.
Yeah.
Not
so
the
that's
sister didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she came out crying like that. And she looked at herself like, I came back, but she's like, fuck, he went through that and died.
But you saw she had a protection spell on her stomach.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She knew she wasn't going to die for real. That's why she was like, do it to me so I can feel what she's feeling.
Yeah. I wonder if there's more
still,
to
you feel shaken up after that, knowing that you're gonna survive, because that shit's still hella messed up.
You think that's why she was like crying, laughing, because it was like she actually felt something?
I don't think she was laughing. I think she was crying. Like, that was fucked up.
I think she was like hysterical or in shock or something?
Well, I watch it with closed captions, and it said she was laughing, crying.
Oh, fuck. I thought she was just crying.
So she was like crying at first, and then it turned into like laughing with the crying. So
yeah. It's like you're like I said, I think like hysterical or something, because I've seen movies where something messed up happens to somebody and they start crying and laughing. Yeah.
Because you could tell she was feeling that. You could tell she was feeling when they were punching the shit out of her and everything.
Yeah. Oh, they weren't holding back. They were. You know,
no, she told them that because they were like, remember they walked up like, I don't know why she would want us to do that to her. They just walked the fuck off.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. But I think she's falling in love with the sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How'd you like that romantic, scene of them making love?
Is that what you call that?
I mean, that's what she calls it, I guess, because they didn't stop.
I mean, it was weird, but I guess it was understandable. I guess I don't know.
It made sense why she what she said about not wanting to like have sex with her when she wanted to turn into the white woman and she was having sex with the guy.
Yeah.
And then when she started shredding, I was like, isn't it too soon? So I didn't understand what was going on.
That's what I thought too. And then the chick didn't turn into a chick. The white girl didn't turn back to the girl. So I was like, did she have a stronger dosage or she took it again? I don't know.
It seemed like she has the best dosage because hers just works all day. Like hers works from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
Overall, that whole episode, I was locked in.
But that was dope when Letty, when she kind of dawned on her that she was okay, so she sat up, and you could see the bullets.
Yeah,
like,
you see the bullets bouncing off the shield. That shit was crazy.
And then when they shot at him, and then the street like came up, and it was the monster. I thought Letty did something at first. I thought she like did some kind of power to block him.
Yeah.
But then it showed the monster, and I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Well, didn't the one blonde girl, wanted Letty to be invulnerable or something? Like she didn't want.
Yeah, but she said, but when she made her invulnerable, she said, "I didn't know it also had the power to heal." So I think she has the power to heal him too. So I thought he was going to get shot, and she was going to run up and do something and heal him. She said that. She said the one thing my father didn't tell me is it has the power to heal.
Heal others or heal yourself?
She never verified, or
she just said heal.
Who. She just said heal. So I thought she was going to run and he get shot and she was going to heal him, but then the big ass monster jumped out the ground.
Yeah, I was wondering because I know she was having pains. Wasn't she? Wasn't she having pains, or she was just getting sick from the food?
No, she's pregnant. So
I know,
so it's more like pregnancy issues.
I just couldn't remember if she was in pain because I was wondering if the spell also helped her from the baby being like harmed or whatever, like helped her be healthy. I don't know why I was thinking she was like doubled over in pain or something.
She did when she put the spell on her. That's when she was like, oh, and then you see the thing come across her stomach.
Yeah.
I thought it was killing the baby, but then she was like, that's the sign. And I was like, oh.
I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I was like, oh, she gave her the spell so the baby won't die, and therefore the baby's in the future and does the book and.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Did she have a dream sequence when the baby was dying in her stomach?
I know there was a dream sequence when she was pregnant and she was chasing after the lady in the burning house.
In the burning house. And then she stopped and she was like, oh, like her stomach was hurting. And then you see all the blood coming.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Right in the beginning.
Yeah.
About Tix and what's her name? Reunion from was it Korea?
Yeah. What's her name?
What's her name? The succubus.
Yeah. The succubus.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what they say in America. I forgot what her name was. Where she comes from.
Kumiho.
That's more memorable.
Tick had another crime scene.
A Kumiho.
Kumiho, yeah. She sure is a Kumiho.
Yeah.
Kumiho.
He had another
Kumiho,
cry.
you trying to collect my soul?
Cry.
You Kumiho? Okay. That's
Did he have another cry scene?
Yes. He cried.
Damn it.
Yes.
Was it when he was trying to stop Letty?
Yeah.
Huh.
It wasn't as strong, but it was a cry.
Maybe that's why.
Because
now I look at him for crying. In the Five Bloods, he was crying and he was poking his bottom lip out like he was pouting. I was like, damn it, I can't watch
when his dad was talking about him, when his dad was talking about how he ain't shit, he was just like... He's going to cry in every episode.
See, and now he's going to be I was telling Tasha earlier that he's going to be a villain in one of the next Marvel films. And I'm just going to wait for him to cry. I mean, I know. It's like...
Hopefully as a villain, he doesn't cry.
Hopefully he doesn't take it.
What's up?
I'm sick of it.
You're sick of that?
I said hopefully as a villain, he's not crying.
Hopefully not. Unless he has a reason to.
What the fuck? Oh, hello?
Hello?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a dope-ass episode, but I don't know what else to talk about.
Yeah, that's one of the things that stuck out.
Pretty much talked about everything.
What's her name? She left, right? The succubus? I keep on forgetting her name, but did she leave?
They didn't show her leave. She was just sitting there.
He told her to leave. I think. So I think she left.
She kept on saying she told him that she's going to see him die, but don't know. They don't remember how. And then Montrose.
I think she knows when, but not how, right? Because didn't he say like 5 days or something?
Oh, like yeah. Because he was talking to his dad, Montrose, and that's when Montrose said he was going to die to protect his son and his grandson.
Yeah. But it's something, what's it called? Autumnal something. Like something that's supposed to happen in 5 days. So that's how he knows that's when it's going to happen. He just doesn't know how. Mm-hmm. And then what's her name's missing? The mom.
It seems like they're trying to bring everything together.
Oh, Hippa.
So what happened?
What's her name?
Hippa. She yelled at her. She said, "It ain't African, asshole." I mean, what she said. It ain't African, asshole.
See, it was twofold because she's black and because hippos are in Africa. So he was like, "Oh, African name." Like, that's Greek, actually. Of
course, hippo,
yeah, so I wonder if the portal, I wonder if he kept her from coming through, because didn't he turn it off? Didn't he stop it, like, or broke it or something, and then the portal closed? So how's she going to get back?
Yeah, but I don't know, because that I don't think she's going to come back normally. Because she asked the lady, the big lady, she was like, if I go back, remember she was talking about going back.
Yeah.
But she didn't necessarily say, like, you're going through the portal. She was just saying you're going back with all this knowledge.
Yeah. So where does she go?
Might come back on some other shit.
But the car was back.
She might come back on some whole other shit.
Oh, well, I guess Tick.
Yeah, I think because Tick had the car when he ran.
Yeah. So that makes sense. But yeah, 2 more episodes.
I think it's all about to come together.